Quick timeline for you. 8:17 p.m. Friday night, the 911 center received a call out of state for a check to welfare. Our deputies responded to the Flemke residence on Bald Hill Road. Investigation ensued trying to locate this female. Through some police technologies and some old-fashioned police work, we did locate the husband, Gary Flemke. He was located by Dansville police officers down in the village. Further investigation led our deputies and investigators back to the Bald Hill Road address, and shortly after 2 a.m., a deceased female was located out behind the home. Throughout the night, several search warrants were executed, and that involved both at Bald Hill and the location down in the village of Dansville. The male half, Gary Flemke, was charged with tampering with physical evidence and is currently in our jail. This morning, the Monroe County Medical Examiner's Office did identify the body as Marcia Flemke, age 58, which would be the wife of Gary. Cause of death was multiple gunshot wounds, and we do expect further charges to come forth later in the week.
I spoke with a neighbor who said that Marcia had recently filed for divorce. Can you confirm that?
We are currently investigating that.
And that she also had an order of protection against her husband.
There was no order of protection. The location in Dansville is where we located the male half, Gary Flemke.
What kind of a place is it?
It was a motel type in Dansville.
Good afternoon, everyone. Gary Flemke, as the sheriff indicated, is currently held in the Livingston County Jail. He's scheduled to appear tomorrow in Livonia Town Court for a preliminary hearing. I do not anticipate my office going forward with that hearing. We intend to present this case to Livingston County Grand Jury in a very foreseeable future. In terms of time frame, I commend both the sheriff's office as well as the New York State Police with establishing a very good timeline through a very thorough and diligent investigation. I believe we have a pretty good idea when the time of death was, as well as the causation of death. But again, those are matters of evidence that we really can't comment on this time. In terms of the tampering with evidence charge, the allegations against Mr. Flemke is that he may have made some alterations or potential concealment of the body that has now been identified as his wife.
Do you anticipate murder charges forthcoming?
Again, that's going to be within the purview of the grand jury, but there are going to be additional charges against Mr. Flemke. Again, this was a joint investigation between both the sheriff's office and state police. It was a long day Saturday, but again, the way law enforcement put together a very difficult case, it was remarkable the way that all the agencies worked together. And again, from my standpoint, I think they presented my office with a very thorough case and something that we look forward to prosecuting.
Does he have any prior criminal history, any other run-ins with the law?
Again, I don't believe he really has a criminal history that we...
I can tell you, initially he was cooperative and did take our deputies and investigators to the home. And post finding the deceased, he was not cooperative.